Здравствуйте, товарищи, and welcome back to another episode of our Workers and Resources Soviet Republic Let's Play. This is going to be another busy one with a lot of work to get done and a lot of setup to do, and hopefully we're finally going to see the beginnings of construction, nation-made, I was going to say homemade, but I suppose nation-made construction across the bridge. I don't know, actually, if we'll get to that just yet. I mean, we'll be importing resources still, but, the construction offices and the workers should be getting to work today. Hopefully. Hopefully. It's going to be a glorious day for the glorious nation, folks. I just want to mention, as always, before we get started, if you've been enjoying this series and you would like to see it continue, please don't hesitate to let me know by leaving a like and a comment down below. It really does make a very big difference. Not only do I enjoy reading through all of the comments, it actually really helps me make decisions for the channel as to what kind of content to do more or less of. I see many of you still asking for a worker week. I will try my best to do that, and like I said previously as well, I've seen some of you ask for live streams. I will try and do that sometime in the new year. This year, the rest of this year is just kind of a mess for live streaming because there's a lot going on, but I will try and fulfill your wishes and dreams and desires as long as you keep letting me know that you're still interested in the comments down below. Folks, let's get this party started, shall we? So there's a lot to do. There is a lot to do. I'm fairly happy with how things are running up over here. One thing I might change today is the Farminsky situation. I think we've waited long enough. I think the problem is that, here's what I'm torn by, I guess. I would like to wait until the tracks here are done, and it looks like they're almost done, actually. Like, this section of track is... Oh, you know what? You know what? It is almost done. What I was going to say was I'm tempted to... tempted to buy a new train, car and locomotive and wagons and all, that goes to the Trainreksky station and to the Farminsky station and just goes back and forth, ferrying workers in so that our livestock farm never stops producing livestock. However, my original desire was that this station over here and trains from this station would go up this way, drop people off here and pick some people up, and then drop people off here. And the thing is, that would save so much time, because what's happening right now is these trains are going around the loop, they're stopping here, then they're going up over here, they're stopping here, then they're going down over here, they're stopping here, and then they get to here, and it takes forever. Whereas what I want it to be is they go from here, they zip up over here, stop here, and they zip down over here, stop here, and I think that'll work great. And I think it'll give a lot of workers over here something to do all the way at Farminsky. So that's what I'm kind of hoping and holding out for. So with the construction of this track almost done, I actually feel a lot better about how soon that's going to become active. So I'm not going to rush the purchase of the train. That was my initial plan. I'm not going to rush it anymore. So fine, with that out of the way, I guess today's focus is going to be, down over here. We're going to get our town being built up. We're going to get... Well, let's see, we're going to get this bus stop we're going to pay for, I think. We're going to get our town built up. We're going to get some new vehicles for the construction office, which, by the way, still needs... for asphalt, you go where? There. And for concrete, you go here. Road connection doesn't exist. It very much does. Excuse me. It very much exists. Go ahead and make sure... Yeah, that should be fine. And you come down and attach over here. Yeah. Don't do this to me, game. Don't be strange. I don't get it. Because it goes from here to here. And it goes down and across. Oh, that's why. That's why. Because that's not really a road connection here. Fair enough. That's not the end of the world, because what we can do is we can add a little bypass over here. Definitely glad I checked. Some other infrastructure's in the way. What other infrastructure? The road? Literal road I'm trying to connect to. It's too steep of an incline. Okay, it's a combination of things. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. So we can take you up a little bit further then. There we go. And then connect you up over here. Nah. There we go. A little wonky. Go Go ahead and get rid of that. Glad I spotted this issue, though. Well, you know what? Okay, before I get in on this, I'm gonna go ahead and start time, because let's get these things done, right? And money's looking pretty good. We're at 3.1, so a little bit lower than the beginning of last session, but hopefully we end above that today. As far as our economy is concerned, this year has been in deficit. Last year, though, ended up being positive. I mean, it's not a million, but, you know, it's not even half a million, but it's positive. That's what matters. We're profitable. This year, I mean, we might struggle a little bit as we do these expansions and pay for a lot of them, but overall, still feeling good. Right. That's the end of the month, a very expensive month, but let's go ahead and hit play and kick off a new one. Well, I guess we have a day left. What are the chances we're on a leap year? What are the chances? But yeah, let's go ahead, hit play, and see how things go. I'll occasionally skip back to Vecherinkograd and stuff, make sure that when the tracks are done, I want to immediately change the train's path and make sure that, you know, goods start flowing smoothly again. Feeling a lot better about how that's going now, but definitely still need that to smooth out a bit more. All right, so what's the deal over here? What I could do is we've got the construction office going down this way. What are my factory connections looking like? There's nothing over here, right? So what I could do is I could bring... Oh, no, this is the train. Right. So fair enough. I could do something like this. Too steep of an incline. Let's see. Oh, of course the sun's about to set. Let's go ahead and cancel some of these tracks over here. There we go. Not the end of the world. And we can go ahead and smooth this out, hopefully. I don't want it to be flat. I just want it to be smooth enough that the road can go across. That kind of a thing. The tracks are going to have some trouble, though. Tracks are going to have a little bit of trouble. Gotta dig a hole in there. There we go. Let's see if that works. If you go down to there, and then you go across. No. The other option, of course, is a bridge. But, like, I shouldn't need a bridge over here. I guess we could cancel some more of this and flatten it out a bit more. I can hear some of you laughing at me for not having just completely flattened everything. It's like, should have done it. Should have done it. Well, you know what? I could just do this. I could just do that as a connection. Or even... That's not what I meant. I could just do this as a connection. A little bit of backtracking involved, which annoys me a bit. Because they'd have to go down this way, over this way, down and across. Not the end of the world, but it would have been nicer to just have a shortcut over here, I suppose. I wonder if... we can't. God, it's dark. Go ahead and cancel that again. Surely we can find a way for the road to cut through without bothering the tracks too much. So that's obviously too high. What about over here? If I do that, right. If I do this, and the tracks might be able to kind of lean up this way. There we go. Oh. We had it there for a second. We had it there for a second. Come on now. Come on now. Nah, it's not gonna want to work on that side. I could try this old... Nah. Trick. Nope. Fair enough. Gonna have to take the long road. Literally. Again, if it ends up being too inefficient, I can always put a bridge down over here or something. Not the end of the world. Oh, of course, now you don't even just want to work. Oh, the price I pay for my hubris. Go. Flatten you right down. There it is. Alright, cool. Fair enough. A little bit of a bump there I don't really appreciate. I like when the connections are clean, you know? I like when the connections are clean. Let's go ahead and... There we go. Alright, there we go. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Alright, not a problem. So now, hopefully, you've got a connection over here. Done. Alright, workers we're going to go ahead and get from over here. When it's done. Alright, so... Let's get that done, I suppose. Oh, it's going to be a really expensive, not just month, but year. It's going to be a super pricey year, folks, because we're going to be importing so many resources. It's going to be rough. Let's go ahead and build this, though. Find your construction. Go ahead and get workers from over here. Road connection doesn't exist. How not? Oh, it's because of this bus stop over here? Gonna fund your construction. You better be able to reach here. Road connection doesn't exist. Okay, how not? You come out this way, you go down this way, you go through a bus stop, you take a turn, you go up this way, there's another bus stop over here that needs building, okay. Now we should be able to do it. There we go. Okay. And I wish you could... I believe I saw they were planning on allowing renames for everything as something on their Trello board, so I cannot wait until that happens, because I would very much like that. I would very much like that. Alright, so this is all good. What we're going to do is power is going to come through this way. And over here, we'll probably do a little splitter and bring some power down this way to help bring power to the people down over here. Wasn't that the name of like my second episode or something? Power to the people? Feels like something I would title an episode of mine. Let's take a quick look over here and see how our construction is doing on the rail yards, or from the rail yards, or... We got people here. You're on your way back. Come on now. Gotta make progress. We've made some good progress, actually. I might need to clear out... Oh, you know what it is. I think we might need to clear out some of these semaphores because they're blocking access to this track section over here, which is why I think construction isn't happening over there. Over here, you're a two-way, so you should be fine. You're all two ways. You should be fine all the way up to... This will be a bit of a problem, I think. I can make these into two ways as well, just to make sure that we're fully connected. Same thing over here. God, come on. There we go. Took a couple of clicks, but we got there in the end. Alright, and I'll fix the semaphores after. Make this a two-way as well. There we go. Hopefully you're going to send more construction vehicles out as a result. Yeah, it looks like it. Because we just had the one out, which was really not helping. I just want to do a quick check at Rostinsky over here. Nice. Honestly, we could start probably exporting iron at this point. Oh, I guess not. Alright, fair enough. I mean, that's good to see that we're using it so, you know, consistently, I suppose. I'm gonna go out soon. Missing steel. I really do need to control our steel exports a bit more. Because you load 20%. 20% of 150 tons is, what, 10% would be 15, 20% would be 30. So maybe we just do 10%. 10% of 150 is 15. You're over it, so you should be going now. You should be going now. I want to see the mechanical components going out, because they're the big money maker. I need to make more money off of them. If we take a look at last month, in our exports, see, 89 tons of mechanical components made us more money than 120 tons of steel. Like, I really need to focus more on mechanical components. It is the moneymaker. Anyway, that's that. Are we seeing... Well, we're seeing progress on the bridge over here. Well, not currently. Missing asphalt. Okay, asphalt. I keep mispronouncing it. I just can't help myself. Okay, that's fine. It's gonna take some time to build. I could pay for it. I'm just wondering about ferrying resources down here. In the long run, would it be cheaper to just build this bridge? 54k. Wow. Plus another 12k. Plus another 4. So that's 16 plus 54. That's 60, 70k. Oh, that's a bit high. I can afford it, but that is a bit high. And once this rail connection is completed, once this rail segment's done, I'm going to go ahead and get this one started as well. Because then we can start bringing in some of these resources, right? Yeah. This will bring us concrete. Well, concrete, I think we have to... concrete and asphalt we have to ship down. Because we don't have connections to the track over here. Unless I wanted to do that extension we talked about previously, where I kind of pull from here over to here. Don't know how I feel about that though. Let me see. Do we even have any connections available up here? No. It's going to be trucked over anyway. Well, okay, we'll think about that later. Let's focus on our efforts over here today. Like is always the plan. So, initially I was going to actually import people, so to speak, when you build houses, you can either bring immigrants with it or, well, so that was what I was initially going to do to help our population down over here, but I completely forgot that you can literally just pick people up and tell them to move somewhere else. Oh wow, these buildings are getting done quickly here. That happened real fast. But yeah, you can literally just pick people up and relocate them, which is what I'm going to be doing. So this is nice. We're getting some variety over here. No one lives here. Why not? Why not? We're within travel distance. We're within walking distance. Oh, that's a problem. Hold on now. You can get to the train. Oh no, this is not good. This is not good. I think I overestimated my my connections here. Go ahead and pay for you. This is okay, so you can reach now. Good. Tell me, yeah, you can reach, good. Okay, good, you can reach as well. You'll be able to reach. These guys will not be able to reach, though. Yeah. Bit of a problem. That's a bit of a problem. But I guess these guys will be able to keep all this stuff occupied. So that's good, like working. So that's fine. And I might need to get some more buildings up on this side to actually get people up there. Alright. Now, people are moving into here, which is good. People are not moving into here. Or into here, which is less good. Trying to figure out how to encourage that moving. Is this people moving in, perhaps? Or are they going to a work site? And no one lives here either. I need to get a connection. Oh, this is not ideal. This is certainly not ideal. Well, actually, hold on. I guess once the footpaths are built, it might make for better connections. We'll see how that plays out. We'll see how that plays out. Worst case scenario, we could build a bus stop somewhere. Oh my god, I should have just built the housing. I should have built the housing up over here, not down over here. Well, it's okay. Price we pay. Price we pay. As I was saying, we'll just be relocating people, which I could, again, I can actually do that right up here as well if I wanted to. I can, just to show. No one lives here. Wait, hold on, what? No one lives here? Okay, you have people living here. So what we can do is we can say, okay, from here, we're going to go ahead and get 10 citizens per click. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right. So now we've got a bunch of people who live here and are able to make it to the train station still. Bit of a longer walk for them. Sorry, but but they can make it. I really got ahead of myself, didn't I? I mean, maybe as these paths get done, because if someone's able to walk up this way, over this way, up this way, it might be less than 300 meters. Maybe. Ah, I'm kicking myself right now. Kicking myself. We can maybe do this connection. Right, because then people can go up this way. Maybe. I don't have room to make a connection here because we have a football field or something coming over there. Go ahead and get that construction started. We'll see if that works. It's cool to see the rate at which some of this stuff is being built, but that is a bit of a bummer. That is a bit of a bummer. Alright. Go ahead and see what we can do over here before the sun sets. So in the mods, I did get a bunch of little houses. Well, these ones are too small. These ones are like farmhouses. They only have like room for 10 workers, 13 workers. I believe I have some slightly bigger houses. Yeah, there we go. 30s. I feel like that's a nice size for like a rural environment, right? They're like small brick houses. It won't be very expensive to build or anything. Okay, cool. So those are the ones we're going to do. And then as we get closer to the big city down over here, we'll get bigger and bigger houses. And of course the sun sets. Okay. It's fine. It's just that I don't want to do the construction stuff when it is dark. Construction planning. But what I can do is all this menu stuff, because that stuff stays bright. So let's go ahead and take a look at our construction office up over here. think one of these would be a good benchmark, perhaps. I don't think I need 2 buses, though. Let's use you as a benchmark, shall we? We're going to go ahead and purchase... go ahead and purchase... the IKR 256. We'll get ourselves the open hull. A pair of you, I think, should be enough to move everything we need. And then we need... let's see... dumpers, so we need the T138, I believe is what we use. Is that still the best? Where are we? T148 is, I suppose, a newer model. 72 kmph, 10 tons. Alright, 72 and 10. Ooh, 80 and 14. Wait, sorry, that's empty. Wait, what am I looking at? That's, sorry, 72 and 12 versus 80 and 9. Okay. Looking at the wrong number there. 72 and 12 is our highest right now. 72 and 12. 60 and 12. 95 and 11. That might be better, because it's faster and just a little bit less. So fine, 95 kmph and 11 tons is our to beat right now. Ooh. 95 and 16. Okay, there we go. I think that's the answer. 92 and 13. No, 95 and 16 still. Okay. I should do some upgrades. I should get these dumpers out more. If I can get you, just the one of you. Over here, I mean, geez. I should almost get rid of you. And yeah, get this guy. 16, yeah, he's so much better. Anyway, sorry, I let myself get distracted again. Back over here, let's go ahead. We've got our dumper. We need to get a mixer. Where are we? Concrete mixer, there we go. We've been using the T138. T148 is obviously the newer one. Let's do the KMZ 5320. It's faster, and it's just a little bit less concrete. The one of you, time to do a couple of you, but fine. So the open hulls will be bringing bricks and boards and stuff. The dumpers will be bringing gravel and asphalt and stuff. Look at all the construction that's been assigned already. Wild. Let's go ahead and get, what else? Mixers, dumpers, covered hull. We'll need covered hulls eventually. I don't know if we need them right away. We'll go ahead and get you. Very good covered hull. I wonder if I want another mixer. Okay, maybe we leave it at this for now. I do need a crane, though. Let's go ahead and get a road crane. Which one's the best road crane? Let's see. 92 kilometers per hour, level 32. Okay, so far it's looking like this LZ100. Yep, LZ100 it is. So let's get one of you. Alright. Okay. That should be quite helpful. Now we have a fully, well, almost fully stocked construction office. They'll be able to go around as soon as we get people. So let's go ahead and get people going. I didn't even notice the sunrise. Not even notice the sunrise. All right, so we're going to need some footpath connections. I'm trying to figure out exactly how I want this to play out. All right, so let's get a footpath. Well, we're just in planning phase right now, so let's go ahead and plan. Go ahead and plan. Cancel that. Get a footpath. Like so and like so. Can I connect them? Yep. Okay. We're gonna do something like this, and again, I want it to feel like flowy and organic, right? That's the term to use. We're going to get a road out. Nope, that's not a road. Gonna get a road out this way. I'd like to put some houses down on this side. Still go straight for pretty far, actually. Go straight for very far, actually. And do something like that. Alright. Like, a part of me wants to avoid the trees, if possible. Which is why I like this little swerve over here, because then we can actually harvest the trees. Keep going straight after this. Right. Whoops. And we can, like, loop around a little bit. We can even go up. And over. I gotta flatten the terrain a little bit. Okay. Up, over, and around. So houses, 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 houses on this side, houses on this side. Let's go ahead and start planting some houses down, shall we? How many are we gonna actually fit in this area? So these fit, yeah, 31 people. Can't build you to infrastructure. Love it. There we go. Start right over here. So again, I want to minimize how much terrain flattening I'm doing. Because I want it to feel like this was built in a way that reflects our, you know, minimal in a way that reflects minimal capabilities as far as like terraforming is concerned and stuff. Like minimal investment in that world. Because otherwise I can just flatten everything and then all of a sudden you've got another gridded city, which is what I'm trying to avoid over here. Okay, if I put another one down. Say, how? Over here. Okay. Get one of you down over here, just trying to get some variety going and stuff as well. Come on now. There, oh, there we go. Good stuff, good stuff. I feel like this is enough to, because we have 30, let's say 30 times 4, that's 120 workers right now. 120 workers all working solely at the construction office. So we can start with that. We'll pay for these guys. I actually didn't realize. I hope I'm not paying for, yeah, we're not getting citizens, okay. So I can pay for these guys. I can bring a bunch of people over, a bunch of city slickers over to the humble village over here. I might undo this curve. It looks a little messy, actually. It doesn't feel very organic, per se. You know what I mean? Like, I like it up to there. I even like it up to here. But this is our beginnings, I suppose. This is our beginnings, and we can get some more trees and stuff between these houses as well. And my plan with the footpath is that it will kind of like... I wanted to... Oh, seriously? Okay, no, we're fine. I wanted to connect easily to, like, backs of houses and stuff, but these houses only have side connections, I suppose. What's the deal over here? Weird. Must have canceled it by mistake. Yeah, we'll see. Like, if this follows the curve, we have a bunch of houses. They'd have to face, like, they'd have to be perpendicular to the road, which doesn't make sense, obviously. Okay, well, it's fine for now. Trying to figure out if I even want to do that, or if I want to just have houses on both sides and do something else with the sidewalk. Yeah, alright, you know what, I think this is fine. I think this is fine, and we're going to go ahead and pay for these. They're not that expensive, thankfully. Let me pay for all of you. Hopefully get a nice bit of color variety and stuff going on over here as well. Got some blues, got some reds, got some beige, brown kind of thing going. Alright, cool. And no one lives here. Building is without power supply. Oh, we're going to have to do a whole infrastructure and everything as well. Right. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. I don't know why I rushed. Yeah, we're going to demolish all those. Wow. I mean, I could... Okay, here's what we'll do. Demolishing seems foolish. Let's go ahead and build... First of all... Pretty sure we've got like that 50s diner thing we can get going over here, right? Where are we? Small clinic. Go ahead and put you down for health reasons, of course. Drop you Again, it's like the small local clinic, right? Okay, here's what we'll do. Go ahead and set you up like this. Gotta flatten the train just a little bit. If we can get a little bit closer. Can we? No. Looks like that's the limit. Oh, maybe a little bit. Okay. Go ahead and demolish you, please, and thank you. Get our 50s clinic over here. Go ahead and flatten this a bit more. Okay, so we'll drop this over here. Alright, so that's healthcare. Healthcare, footpath connection. That's not gonna fly. Go ahead and do that and this. Okay, there we go. So now we're connected to healthcare. Because what we're gonna do is we're going to have like a connection like over here. Okay. So you've got your healthcare. Now we're going to go ahead and get you... We've got a fire station up there. We'll need one down over here as well. Thankfully, when they say small fire station, they mean very small fire station. Put it right next to the bus stop. Central road access, basically, right? We'll put it on this side as well. I like this side, though. It fits very nicely over here. Go ahead and drop you down right there. And we'll need a rural refueling station. Might need a couple of them, actually. See if we can't hook you up right here, maybe. Ooh, weird road connection there. Don't like that. What about over here? I wonder if it'll let me make that road connection, actually. If it's too steep or something. I'm not sure what the deal is there. Too steep. That's fine. That's fine. That's part of our challenge over here, is like working with the undulations of the train. Go ahead and put you over here then. And maybe we get another one actually on this side. Okay, there we go. Good stuff. Vehicles, cars, trucks, whatever can refuel over here, no problem. So fuel, fire, healthcare. We need like a restaurant or something. There we go. That's for the alcohol requirements. Right next to the hospital, of course, for when things go wrong in the operating room and people need some stress relief. Go ahead and put you down like so. Alright. So our road connection can continue down this way. There we go. Connect you like so, connect you like so. Okay. And our footpath connection would on the one hand continue this way to connect to you. See how neat we can make this, if at all. Oh, come on. Come on, game. I think I might have to do like this kind of a thing. Not the end of the world. So that's one connection, and then we can also do... Well, let's see. Okay. Fair enough. Gotta have to do a connection like this. Okay. So, we've got alcohol, we've got healthcare, now we need food. And for food, we need a market. And I don't know if I actually have like a small rural market. I don't think so. Like a shop, like a store. And I don't think there is one in the mod, like in the workshop. Got a little theater we can get as well. The cinema Soyuz? Not sure how to pronounce that. Oh, tiny bus stop. I've got so many mods, I'm starting to lose the track of the mods I have, honestly. Sure, let's go ahead and get the theater. A little bit of entertainment is nice, right? Put the theater, say, like, over here. Let's try this, right? Let's put the theater over here. We'll get a regular small store from the equipment for citizens. A shopping center. Oh my god, shopping centers are huge. Small shopping center. Like over here, maybe. I want to make sure people are able to reach it, right? I can also put it down like over here. Those people might not be able to reach it. Let's see. I'll put you down over here, let's say. Down over here. Can I get the road to connect like so? Oh, crossing not allowed. Come on. Oh, there we go. There it is. And hopefully that'll make it easier to walk to. Yeah, everyone can reach it. Excellent. Excellent. And what I will do actually is get some storage behind it as well. I believe we have some small warehouses and stuff that I can use. Because this needs clothes, electronics, and food. So hopefully I can store all of that. We'll figure that out in a bit. So we've got healthcare, we've got entertainment, we've got alcohol, we've got food, clothes, electronics. What else do we need? We need a school, so we need a kindergarten. I believe in the mods I've got, let's see, I got a couple things in here. So before I forget, we need power as well. So let's go ahead and get ourselves an electrical switch tower here. This should be a lot more fitting for what we're going for here. What I can do is I can put you down right over here. Come on, there we go, like right over here. Go ahead and use our electrical connections. Cancel you and you. We'll auto build you from here to here. And from here to here. Cancel auto build. Don't want to make any silly mistakes over here. Okay, good. And from here, it'll continue on downwards. You want over and down, and probably get over to here. God, I love how many mods there are. This will be a switch. No, this will be a substation. And yeah, we could probably put it down like over here, I think. Now, it's not actually a switch as well. It's just multiple input angles, which I like. If I put you over here, you'll have a pretty central connection to everything, which I like. I'll put you over here. Alright, let's drop you down right there. And let's get our electrical connection happening as well. You'll go over this way. Building's in the way, too close, fair enough. Go over this way. Come on, there we go. And then look down like so. Where's our connection? Over here. Okay. In that case, let's go ahead and cancel you. Now let's rotate. Well, let's go ahead and pull from you first. Just make it a straight connection, right? Right up to there and there. Cool. Go ahead and fund all that. Good stuff. Cut across the mountains and whatnot. Looks beautiful. Gotta make sure you get built. Gotta make sure, of course, that you get built, my good friend. I really like how these buildings look. They fit the aesthetic a bit more. Over here as well. It fits the whole rural vibe we're going for. People are obviously still not living here. Okay, so we've got power, we've got alcohol, we've got a hospital, education, that's what it was. I was like, let's try and remember what it was. I believe I had a school, did I not? I believe up over here. Oh no, I guess we don't have schools or anything. It's got the small shopping center, which I've already got going. Small clinic. The restaurant. We do have a small school. Okay, so where are you then? We have a small school, not a small kindergarten. There's another switch type. I prefer the one that we put down. Where are we? Small school. There you are, right at the beginning. So a small school can fit nicely over here. Kindergarten, I think, is a bit bigger. If I go ahead and rotate you like so, then what happens? If I do something like this, let's say. And then I get the kindergarten. Sorry. Equipment for citizens. No, education is what I'm looking for. Get the kindergarten, like, over here. I kind of like how that feels, you know, in terms of the roads and stuff, how they end up as well. Something like that, right? And then the road over here can go down like so. We can get a nice connection over here. Some other infrastructure's in the way. I hate when the game does that. It's just like, there's room here. Come on. Come on. Education, kindergarten. And also the tooltips are just like, can you go away, please? There we go. Sure. Do that. And let's get our road over here. Hopefully it's able to... No, I don't think it will be able to fit. This is another thing that bothers me about the game. Okay, road first then. Start from a bit further out. There we go. Get this connection over here. And then, finally, this is like the third time I'm putting this kindergarten down. Then we get the kindergarten. I would very much like it. Okay. Again, we're trying to be a bit more organic and stuff over here, so I'm fine with the angles being kind of mixed up and messy. There we go. So now the footpaths will hopefully connect everyone. Because what I can do is I can get you out over there, down this way, down over to here, connect you to here, connect you to here as well. There we go. So now we've got kindergarten, school, alcohol, correct order, theater, hospital, and then the actual store where you buy everything. I just want to make sure the kindergarten is reachable by everybody. Yes. Okay, good stuff. Good stuff. Now the question becomes, what kind of storage facilities do we need? We need to get meat storage, and we need to get a, not an accounting office, but a warehouse. Now, a warehouse is big, so it'll probably be a barn. I don't like the warehouse doesn't fit the MO here. So the farm leads to the barn here. So the small barn, let's go ahead and check what you're able to store in it. Double check. Where are we? Small barn stores food, clothes, alcohol. Okay. So small barn connection back over here. Won't be able to connect to that, but that's okay. We'll have a truck delivering all that stuff. They have food, clothes, electronics as well, when the time comes, I suppose. We can get a connection from you over here like this, I think. Right? And we'll do a factory connection. Nice. Kind of clean. Clean enough, I think. Right? So we're supplying all of our food and stuff, and then we need a meat storage as well. Well, that's the other thing. Where is the other connection? It's in that direction. That's kind of unfortunate. Okay, so here's what we'll do. Demolish you. Demolish you. Let's get our shop. And for citizens, small shopping center. We'll get you like this instead. Where are you? We'll get you like this instead. Then we'll be able to fit everything. Let's see how close we can get here. That's about it. Alright, fair enough. Do that. And we get rid of you. Gonna have to do it specifically here. Get to the footpath, cancel the footpath, there we go. Get the road and connect the road like so. Again, building kind of a parallel connection there. Are we still able to reach from everywhere? We are. Okay, great. Excellent. Excellent. And then the footpath over here can still connect over here. Don't like how that's not straight anymore, so let's go ahead and cancel that. That, and like that. There we go. I like the shape of that. And then we could... I'm wondering if I want to just do a crosswalk connection over here. Anyway, we'll see that later. What I want to do, though, is I want to make sure I have my... what am I looking for? Where's my... meat storage? Perhaps... over here? Right? Otherwise, I could do it over here. Let's try our meat storage over here. And then our... the grocery store is just a little too small because it doesn't have clothes. That's the unfortunate part. I wish there was like a grocery store plus. Sorry, I was looking for the barn. Which is a mod. Small barn, where are you? There we go. We can drop you down like this. Or we can drop you down like this. Sure, let's go ahead and do that. Then our factory connections. We'll go ahead and connect these guys, and we'll go ahead and connect these guys. Cool. And then our road is going to wind behind these guys. This is the kind of organic construction I wanted to do. Hook you up this way, hook you up this way. And now all of a sudden, we've got ourselves a little community. Gonna flatten you a bit. Loop back up this way. There you go. Well, when the sun comes up, we'll take a look at it. Of course, I finish as the sun sets. How is our track looking over here? Looks like we've made a lot of progress. Some of these semaphores still getting in the way, perhaps. They shouldn't be. Oh, they might be, actually. As though they are. But make you two-way. Learned a valuable lesson with the semaphores today. Or just in general with this project of ours, because it looks like the track is otherwise mostly done. A little bit of room for construction left over there. A little bit of room for construction left over here. But overall, we're almost done. No workers in here right now, so that's fair. How are we looking? Steel is being drawn away by the train right now. Tell me you're only loading up 15 tons. Also, why are you... Oh, okay, because... Oh, hold on. Why are you loading up so slowly? Okay, because we don't have the workers. There we go. There we go. We get a lot more workers coming through up there. What's the deal down here with this construction? No one lives there. 103 people here. 6 people living over here. Building is without power supply. Building is without power supply. Okay, well that's obviously a no-go. Where's our closest electrical substation? Well, doesn't matter, I guess. We're gonna have to put down a new one. Where is my closest where I can build a switch? God, it gets dark in this game. I guess I can build a switch up over here. Or there we go. Isn't that, No, I guess not. Oh, that's a transformer, is it? No, that's just a switch. So from there, we can have another switch up in this area, pull it over and down, I suppose. In which case our substation could go down, let's say... I like the other substation a lot more. Like the mod substation. Where are we? There we go. This fits so much more nicely. We could do something like this, maybe. We'll have good reach. I can put it further down as well. Go down like right over here. I saw you turn green. We all saw you turn green. There you are. Do that. Then I can go ahead and get power running from here up and across. Over, I suppose. I can keep going up, actually. Like that. Over and across, like over to here. Let's see if we can't... Yeah, not disrupt the trees. Oh, god damn it! Of course it would. Well, in that case, I might as well just do that. Coming through? Yeah, you're coming through. I was like, did I literally just watch them get stuck? I get a substation. No, I don't want a substation. I want a switch. And fit one over here nicely. Can't build due to infrastructure. Well, that's okay. We're going to pause because we have to destroy these things. Get our medium voltage switch down over here. Yep. Go ahead and pay for you. And let's go ahead and... Oh, let's go ahead and make sure we pay for this one as well. And go without power now. And let's connect our medium voltage. Down to here. Over to here. And over to here. Yep. Pay for all that. Done. And we can pay for this as well. The hideousness will kill me otherwise. So down over here we should be getting power. Yep. And over here now we should be getting power as well. Good. Hopefully more people start moving down there. Hopefully I don't have to drag people over. So I will. I will drag people over. From here they're able to get to, yep, the train station. Lots of passengers waiting. I think partially because they're not able to get anything down over here. How long until the shopping center is done? That's the big one. And can I get the factory connections? Not the factory connections, but you know what I mean. The warehouse connections and stuff into you as well. Meat storage is available. And get a warehouse down over here, I suppose. Feels so big and clunky, you know? For what it is. Sure, I can go ahead and do... What about something like this? Like that, maybe? And we'll do infrastructure. Do something like this. Let's see if we can figure this out. If I do something like this, no. What if I do something like this? I want this to make sense in many ways. So if I do this, it just seems like overkill, you know? I'm better off dropping stuff off over there. Like that flattening, I just don't like it. It looks terrible. It looks terrible. Go ahead and raise the train again. We'll figure another solution out. We've already got the meat storage and stuff, the centralized meat storage and whatnot happening over here. On the topic of which, we have no meat. Are we still out without meat? We are, eh? Almost there, folks. We're almost there. Need more workers to complete this track. We're almost there. And I'm sure it's exclusively because no one's working here, yeah. It's weird how that happened. It's like, when did that fall apart? When did that fall apart? Nonetheless, irrelevant because I think it's time to get workers over here. So we can start... It's gonna be wild. It's gonna get real expensive. It's gonna get real expensive as we start importing goods. Because we're gonna be importing... Alright, let's see. We're going to be purchasing... Damn, I guess we can't, we have to make the concrete, don't we? We can't just import the concrete. We can't just import the concrete. Unless I, like, maybe I take a vehicle all the way to the edge there, but that's too far. Alright, so we will need some workers over here. To... help with that. What about the asphalt? We'll need some workers over here as well. Thankfully, it's only 5 workers. Okay. It's gonna be... Imagine having to live near this. Temporary solution, I suppose. Eventually, we'll have like a bus stop or something over here. So people can be brought over to work over here. Or I can do that from the start. So we can make this road connection over here, right? If I go ahead and get... dig a hole in a mountain. Do... let's see. Pull you out. Too steep. Be over this way. The other option is that the bus goes all the way down and around, and I don't really want to do that. Don't really want to do that. But I think we'll probably dig some holes through these mountains over here. Otherwise, we'll not get anything done. Some other infrastructure's in the way. Like, what other infrastructure? It's because we're going at an angle, I guess. Let's see. Where is it flat enough? Pretty far down. Pretty far down. But, you know, we have to kind of go down there anyway. So, let's go ahead and do... this kind of a thing, maybe. Flatten you a bit. Flatten you a bit more. Oh, come on, game. Come on, game. You know you want to. Sides are too steep. Go ahead and... smooth this out a little bit. There we go. We're like so close. And yet so far. So close and yet so far. Surely there's a connection we can make somewhere over here. No. Bridge too. I want to make sure that we got a connection from over here. Going alongside the bridge. So I guess I could demolish some of the stuff over here. Why can we not? That should be smooth enough to connect, actually. But it's fine. The game doesn't want to, so the game doesn't want to. The game doesn't have to do what it doesn't want to do. Okay, if I do that, and that, there we go. That's fine. Now we should be able to pull a move like that. Okay, you connect like so. And then you... Sides are too steep. Yeah, I guess they are. I guess they are. Go ahead and smooth you out a little bit. There we go. You should be able to go straight over there. No. Oh, come on. I swear, like, this shouldn't be too steep. It's barely as steep as the other side of... whatever. Sometimes the game has a mind of its own. And I understand, yes, it's good to flatten everything before going in. I just wish you could flatten specifically... There we go. Where you needed it, rather than having to, There. Rather than having to flatten a huge chunk of land, because that's just, I don't know. I understand a big construction project, yes, you absolutely would do that, but you know, something like this, I shouldn't have to flatten this entire plateau just because I'm eventually going to build over here. This feels weird to me. It just feels like, it's what we would do today. It's not maybe what we would do, you know, when we're trying to build up a small village in the 70s. I think. I don't know. I could be wrong. I don't know the history of architecture and urban planning. That's my brother's job. Let's see. So we've got this going on. We'll get a bus that brings people over this way and maybe drops them off where, like, I feel like I'll need 2 bus stops. Or I could drive people directly to work, right? It's 5 and 5, not that many people. Take people from home to work. Probably not a bad idea. We'll need a vehicle depot, though, for that. We'll probably get one over here. Probably the best place to put it down. And we'll, of course, have to pay for it. Train depot. Why is the... Vehicle depot apparently doesn't have to do with roads. Come on, game. Where are you? I haven't put one of these down in so long. Geez, I actually don't remember where, bus platform, trolley bus, road cargo station, no. Gas stations. We have a gas station down there. Yes, we do. In fact, you know what? There, I see the road vehicle depot. We should make sure we build our gas stations. So otherwise, we're going to be in a lot of trouble. Come on. There we go. Well, and I won't notice until God knows when. Sorry. So road vehicle depot, we'd put down, say, over here. Ooh, you're headed out to do something. Kind of scary. No one's working yet. Of course, it happens just as I need to put something down. Oh, they're just getting fuel. That's hilarious. And I guess I could pay for this flattening. I was like, did I just build a bunch of roads somewhere? I did not. Okay. Always makes me nervous clicking that auto build button. God, especially on like the infrastructure screens. I could do something like this. I don't mind paying for a little bit of flattening. It's not the end of the world. We've paid for worse. Do something like that. Done. Turn off auto build before I make a foolish mistake. Yeah, there we go. And so from you, we'll get some buses, and those buses will allow, well, buses and like cars and stuff. Let's go ahead. Auto build is off. Connection. Go ahead and commission you. Right? Like to see how much this I can build. And again, the sun sets. I needed to do an overview of this. I'll do it in a second. But yeah, so now we're going to get buses and cars. Cars are going to drive people from their houses to the concrete plant and the asphalt plant, where concrete and asphalt will get built. because gravel is going to be imported and sent into them. So we have to make sure we get their these conveyor belt systems built. This one needs building. Okay, there we go. And then apart from that, I guess I didn't need this aggregate loading, but hey, we have it now. Apart from that, from this road cargo station, we'll be able to pull bricks, wood, board, prefab panels, and steel, all of which we're going to be importing at the open storage. Yikes. The wood we can actually produce ourselves, but we don't need wood, we need boards. The boards we can produce ourselves as well, so maybe we start that sooner rather than later. Become a little self-sustaining. Again, it's going to be an expensive start. It's going to be an expensive start. And over here, of course, we've got like food and alcohol and stuff coming through eventually. Mechanical components, I think, is more the reason for this one. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I wonder if I should almost... I mean, there's so many trees in the area. I wonder if I should do my own, like, wood and board production before we start the big constructions. Because it will get expensive. I mean, this stuff... You know, 23 a ton. We're gonna go through a lot of tons. Gonna go through a lot of tons. Like, let's see. 10... Another 10, let's say. That's nothing. 5. That's nothing as well. Another 10 there. 20, what, 25? That's like 30 tons. 30 tons at... Where are we? Boards. 23. Okay, it's not that expensive. That's not that expensive at all. Now, what's the deal over here? You guys are stuck? You're both empty. Oh, it's because you don't have power. That's why. Glad I spotted it. Glad I spotted it. Let's go ahead and take care of that before it's too late. Got a switch over here. You know what? I can just pull the power from over here. Infrastructure, of course. Medium voltage. Pull you over this way, and then we'll go all the way down like so. And I mean, somewhere over here I'm going to need a switch, I think. Go ahead and over here we'll put a switch down, but the mod ones. Prefer the modded ones. Where are we? Oops. There's this one as well that we can use. I like this one as well, very compact. Go ahead and pop you down over this way. And then we need our substations. Substation tower, we can put one down over here, I suppose. Pretty good connection range. Don't need the vehicle depot or anything to be connected. You know, yeah, I don't mind this connection. Yeah, that looks good to me. Gets all the buildings. Almost, there we go. That gets all the buildings. We have a little bit of a redundancy with the factory areas, but overall that works. If we take a look at our infrastructure, we just have to make a footpath connection over here. Like so. Sorry, it's going to be a mud footpath. We'll need a fancy footpath for this. And then our wire. We will continue up this way. Rotate up this way. Come over to here. And then head down over to here. And oh, just short. There. And that, if we go ahead and fund that, again, going to be very expensive. Go ahead and fund you. And go ahead and fund... Where's our switch over here? There it is. Fund you. Oh, you know what? I don't like the look of that one, actually. Go ahead and trash you. I don't like the look of that one. I much prefer the look of this one. Of the bigger switch. It feels more weighty, I suppose is the word to use. Something like that. And then we get our connections. Hopefully. Hopefully. Okay, I said, and then we get our connections. There we go. There we go. A little bit of wasted money, but not the end of the world. Building is without power supply, still. Because we have to build you, of course. Now, there we go. Power comes through. These are going to get fueled up. Good stuff, good stuff. Still scary considering no one lives here. Somehow these machines have come to life. But yeah, this is what I mean by a more organic kind of a layout. Got some housing over here. The roads are kind of messy. You know, it's not so gridded as we had up there. And now I can add some more houses down this way. You know, add some more loops over here. Add some more houses. Like this is what I was hoping for and like hoping to go for with this part of the nation, I suppose. But yeah, so I'm pretty happy with how this is coming together, I suppose. Looking pretty good. I really like the buildings as well, like the color differences and stuff. I think this is going to be a very, I don't want to say vibrant because these are still desaturated colors, but I think this is going to be a much more, you know, visually distinct part of our nation. It's going to be a lot more interesting shapes and forms and stuff. Not that I don't like the gridded nature of the rest of our nation, but, you know, it's nice to have a slight change. But I'm always, of course, curious to know what you guys think about it and what you guys think about this approach. I prefer it, but I'd like to hear your thoughts, as always. Our construction over here of the bridge seems to be going well. That first bit has been finished, so the next bit is being worked on now. Good to see. The railroad, meanwhile... Oh, a little section left over here. And we're working on this section right now. We're almost done this extension. I think next session will definitely be done. This session we've hit 3.3, which is good to see. In terms of our imports and exports, it looks like we've been exporting a decent amount of mechanical components. I really want to up that a bit more. I want to get better at doing that because, geez, it makes us some serious money. Makes us some serious money. Folks, this is where we're going to call it a session, though. I hope you enjoyed the session. If you did, you know what to do. Let me know by leaving a like and a comment down below. It makes a very big difference in how I approach things on the channel, as you very well know by now. A massive thanks goes out, of course, to all of my channel members and patrons for supporting the channel on a monthly basis. You keep us alive and running smoothly, and a big ol' thanks goes out to each and every one of you for watching. Until next time, das vidanya.